بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يد في البيتوتة لا في المجامعة لأنها تبتني على النشاط. And this equality needs to be in spending the night and not in the actual jima, right? Because this jima is based uh, on 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 feelings, on strength. You understand? Jima is based on that feeling and on the strength. So that the equation, uh, uh, yeah, it's like it, you can even put desire. It's like a mixture of two, three English words there, right? وإن كانت إحداهما حرة والأخرى أمة فللحرة الثلثان من القسم وللأمة الثلث بذلك ورد الأثر. And if one of the two wives are a free woman and the other one is a female slave, then for the free woman there is two-thirds of the division, and for the female slave there is one-third. But that the hadith have come. ولأن حل الأمة أنقص من حل الحرة. And because the permissibility of a female slave will be deficient in comparison to the permissibility of a free woman. فلا بد من إظهار النقصان في الحقوق. So it is necessary to make apparent the deficiency in the rights also. So she's going to always be getting double rights over a, whereas a female slave will have half the rights of a free woman. والمكاتبة والمدبرة وأم الولد بمنزلة الأمة لأن الرق فيهن قائم. And a mukataba slave and a mudabbara slave and a walad is on the rank of a normal slave girl, because the slavery is still existing amongst them. ولا حق لهن في القسم حالة السفر فيسافر الزوج بمن شاء منهن. And there is no right for the wives in division or in chances in the situation of a journey. So the husband can travel with whichever wife he wishes. والأولى أن يقرع بينهن فيسافر بمن خرجت قرعتها. And it is better that he throw lots between them, so he will travel with whosoever her lot comes out. وقال الشافعي رحمة الله عليه القرعة مستحقة. Imam Shafi Rahmani says that drawing lots is necessary and is wajib. لما روي أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان إذا أراد سفرا أقرأ بين نسائه. Because what is narrated that Nabi Akram, he would draw lots between his wives. إلا أن نقول أن القرآن لتطيب قلوبهن. Except that we say that drawing lots is to make their hearts feel nice, right? Or at ease. فيكون من باب الاستحباب. So this is from the chapter of mustahab. So therefore we say it's not necessary, but it's mustahab to draw lots. وهذا لأنه لا حق للمرأة عند مسافرة الزوج. And this is because there is no right for the woman at the time of the husband going on safar. ألا يرى أن له ألا يستصحب واحدة منهن. Is it not seen that it's permissible for the husband not to take anyone from them with? فَكَذَا لَهُ أَن يُسَافِرَ بِوَاحِدَةٍ مِّنْهُنَّ. So likewise permissible for him to make safar with one of them. If he wants, he can go alone on safar. He doesn't have to take anyone, and that you understand, and the chances will just stop, right? And so then, if he wants, he can travel with one of them. وَلَا يُحْتَسَبُ عَلَيْهِ بِتِلْكَ الْمُدَّةِ. And that period will not be counted upon him. In other words, if he took one woman on a safar, then that's, say she spends however many days, even if 3 months or so. When they come back, they go back to normal chances. She won't lose any of her chance, right? وإن رضيت إحدى الزوجات بترك قسمها لصاحبتها جاز. And if one of the wives are happy to leave her chance to her co-wife, then it is permissible. لأن سودة بنت زمعة رضي الله عنها سألت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن يراجعها وتجعل يوم نوبتها لعائشة رضي الله عنها. Because Sauda bint Zama radiallahu anha, she asked Nabi Karim to take her back in his nikah, right? And she will make the day of her chance was at Aisha radiallahu anha, right? وَلَهَا أَن تَرْجِعَ فِي ذَلِكَ. And it's permissible for her to retract in that. You know, she can ask for her chance back. If she let it go to her co-wife, she can say, I want my chance back. لِأَنَّهَا أَسْقَطَتْ حَقًّا لَمْ يَجِبْ بَعْدُ فَلَا يَسْقُطُ. Because she has dropped off a right which did not as yet become wajib. The future chances didn't become wajib as yet. You understand? So therefore it doesn't drop off. So what this means that she can claim it. For future, she can claim it. Kitabur Rada'i. The chapter of breastfeeding. قال قليل الرضاع وكثيره سواء إذا حصل في مدة الرضاع. Little bit of breastfeeding and a lot of it is equal when it is achieved in the period of رضاعة breastfeeding. يتعلق به التحريم and hurmat is attached with it. So in other words, whether it's little bit of breastfeeding or lot of breastfeeding, hurmat will be attached with it. وقال الشافعي. Yeah, up to 2.5 years. You're gonna come now the period, but if within the 2.5 years you breastfed, then that child becomes your breastfeeding child. You understand? Right. وقال الشافعي رحمه الله لا يثبت التحريم إلا بخمس رضاعات. Um, Imam Shafi'i says that hurmat is not established except with 5 breastfeeding. لقوله عليه السلام لا تحرم المسة ولا المستتان ولا الإملاجة ولا الإملاجتان. And he brings us proof here because of Nabi Karim's statement that one sucking of the child and 2 sucking of the child doesn't make hurmat, and no one breastfeeding of the mother, no 2 breastfeeding of the mother. So masat will be when the child sucks. Imlaja when the woman puts the gives the child to suck. You understand? ولنا قوله تعالى وأمهاتكم اللاتي أرضعنكم. Our dalil is Allah Ta'ala statement and your mothers who have breastfed you. So it's mutlaq. You understand it? Al-ayat at the end of the ayah. Right? وقوله عليه السلام يحرم من الرضاع ما يحرم من النسب من غير فصل. And Nabi Karim some statement that which becomes haram from nasab becomes haram from radat without any distinction between a little and a lot. So both your mothers who has breastfed you means even if they breastfed you a little bit, doesn't it have to be a lot, right? Right. ولأن الحرمة وإن كانت لشبهة البعضية الثابتة بنشور العظم وإنبات اللحم لكنه أمر مبتن. Right. And the hurmat, in other words, this hurmat here of the hurmat of breastfeeding, even though it is because of the possibility of being a portion which is established with the growth of the bone and the growth of the flesh. However, this is a hidden matter. So in other words, it's saying what causes, what is the we can say the wisdom of this hurmat here? Or why is this hurmat there? So the hurmat is there is because when that mother breastfeeds or that woman breastfeeds a child, then that milk causes growth. And because that milk causes growth, that means the child grew because of the milk of the mother, so it becomes a portion of the mother. You understand it? It says, though the child and mother become now a portion of one another. You understand it? Right. However, this is a hidden matter. That did that milk actually cause the growth or not? It's possible that the child drank and vomited everything out in that milk, didn't cause the growth. But this we don't know. You understand it? So this is a hidden matter. Right. فَتَعَلَّقَ الْحُكْمُ بِفِعْلِ الْإِرْضَاءِ. So the ruling is attached with the mere action of breastfeeding. You understand it? Right. وَمَا رَوَاهُ مَوْلُودٌ بِالْكِتَابِ أَوْ مَنْسُوخٌ بِهِ. And that which Imam Shafi rahmatullah has narrated is rejected via the Quran or it is abrogated via the Quran. وَيَنْبَغِي أَن يَكُونَ فِي مُدَّةِ الرَّضَاعِ لِمَا نُبَيِّنُ. And it is necessary that this must be in the period of rada'at because of what we will explain. the period of Radat. In other words, after the period of Radat, you understand? Then there is no hurmat. Give it to me.